players, and you should be listening to your players. You know, like we make up, so much of the league, and we pour everything into it.
The city is the recent Justice Steve Summers here on the fan. The wee hours of this morning, moments after the conclusion of UFC 250 in Las Vegas, Conor McGregor tweeted he's walking away from MMA. Quote, "Hey guys, I've decided to retire from fighting. Thank you all for the amazing memories. It's been a ride. It's been." McGregor told ESPN, quote, "The game just did not excite me, and that's fact. All this waiting around, there's nothing happening." Of course, this isn't the first time McGregor has announced his retirement to be a player. It's actually the third time, having done it in March of 2016 and April of 2019 before returning to the octagon in less than a year on both occasions. Former NFL one after Steve Floyd spent 7 seasons in the league. Very heavily decided at all possible. Still following this trend. Grand Central Parkway is eastbound around the area of the LIE. It's got lanes closed in both directions with an ongoing police investigation, so you would definitely want to avoid that area. The LIE had better ride through most of Queens, although we're seeing some delays both ways east of the BQE and also along the Belt Parkway now. It looks like a real heavy east of Rockaway Parkway. Looks like a crash there is also getting cleared away, and that's causing some westbound rubbernecking as you make your way through. Southbound BQE continues to be a tough ride getting past the Manhattan and the Brooklyn bridges. Now here's the forecast from the WCBS Weather Center. This afternoon is not today. Partly sunny, cooler and less humid with a high 78. A gusty breeze, but refreshing. Mainly clear tonight, a quiet and comfortable night with the winds diminishing. Low 60 in Midtown, mostly 50s outside the city. Nice again tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high 78. After that, we warm up Tuesday, and humidity returns Wednesday. 74 degrees under partly cloudy skies. I'm John Metaxas.
This is WCBS and WCBS FM HD2 New York.
The nighttime curfews ended in New York City.
Better situation overall each day, fewer and fewer arrests. I made the decision to end the curfew, and honestly, I hope it's the last time we'll ever need a curfew in New York City.
The city reopens to phase 1 Monday. The mayor sets phase 2 reopening for July. The governor worries the protests spread coronavirus. He's opening 15 special testing sites in the city for protesters. Hudson Valley starts phase 2 Tuesday. Long Island starts phase 2 Wednesday. And Connecticut announces rules for starting phase 2 later in June.
More than just the headlines. This is WCBS News Radio 880.
I'm Joe Avalar. It's 3 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. In Minneapolis this afternoon, postal workers held a Justice for George rally. This in a city where George Floyd, a black man, died after a white officer knelt on his neck for nearly 9 minutes. Jeff Reed was at the protest.
What happened to George Floyd was wrong. If he committed a crime, he should be in jail, not dead.
Demonstrations against racism are global again. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer is in London.
What do we want? When do we want it? George Floyd's death galvanized demonstrators from Berlin to Seoul, South Korea, to Rio in Brazil, to Sydney, Australia, where it has a special resonance, especially among Aboriginal people beaten or killed in custody. In 2015, Australia had its own George Floyd, David Dungay, who died in custody shouting, "I can't breathe."
In the nation's capital, lawmakers tomorrow intend to take up legislation to make it easier to prosecute police misconduct.
The bill is called the Justice in Police 2020, according to a summary obtained by the New York Times. It would track police misconduct nationally, ban certain types of chokeholds, make it easier to prosecute officers, and make lynching a federal hate crime. New Jersey Senator Cory Booker is one of the bill's sponsors.
For black people in this country, we thought this country is out of control in the way it polices our communities and individuals for a very long time.
He spoke on NBC's Meet the Press. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
The former FDA commissioner, Scott Gottlieb, has some coronavirus-related advice for the tens of thousands who attended George Floyd demonstrations around the world. He tells CBS's Face the Nation.
I think what the protesters can do is try to take precautions, wear masks, distance where they can, and try to avoid, things like getting in contact with elderly people who are vulnerable after attending these protests.
Many of the people seen at the demonstrations around the world were wearing masks, but the crowds in many cases were massive. Tropical storm Cristobal is expected to make landfall in Louisiana this afternoon.
Being aware and paying attention, staying tuned in to the media and the National Weather Service, those steps are critically important at this point.
That's Mike Steele with the state's Office of Homeland Security. Louisiana has already declared a state of emergency, and it is telling residents to pack masks and gloves along with their normal emergency supplies. This is CBS News.
These are challenging times. Rocket Mortgage is prepared to help. If you need mortgage assistance, contact their team 24/7 at rocketmortgage.com. Rocket Mortgage is with you.
Your news, live and local. This is WCBS News Radio 880, a radio.com station.
Oh, it's a pretty day out there. 74 degrees, 50s in the suburbs, 60 here in town, and tomorrow another day with plenty of sunshine, 78 degrees. 3:03 is our time here at WCBS. The nighttime curfew now over here in New York City. The mayor said after days of peaceful protests and no violence or looting, he was ending the overnight curfew, and he defended the curfew and the NYPD today. He reflected,
The National Guard was present in cities all over the country. I said from the beginning, we are not allowing the National Guard into New York City. It will only make the situation more tense, more dangerous. The NYPD can handle the situation. That proved to be true. Second, stop the damage to property. What we saw for a few days was absolutely unacceptable. The property damage stopped. You did not see the NYPD using tear gas. You did not see the NYPD using rubber bullets. You did not see the NYPD using mounted. These are all things that unfortunately have become very common in American policing dealing with protests. That's not what was allowed here and didn't happen here. We have many things to improve, but I do want people to recognize the painstaking effort that was put in to bring a very complex picture together, weed out those who are violent among the protesters and stop them from hurting everybody else, hurting protesters, police officers, and
Mayor de Blasio said the city's also taken action against alleged misdeeds by police. The mayor said the officer seen pushing a woman to the ground was suspended without pay. The supervisor there was reassigned. The officer seen pulling down a person's face mask and spraying them with pepper spray has been suspended without pay. And the mayor said there will be further disciplinary action. Mayor de Blasio and First Lady Charlene McRae announced a series of reforms to policing in New York City today, including moving funding from the NYP to youth initiatives and social services. They also support moving street vendor enforcement out of the NYPD or out of the police department and ending the secrecy around police officers' disciplinary records. WCBS News Time, 3:05. The coronavirus numbers continue to drop in general here in New York State. Governor Cuomo said, although overnight deaths from COVID-19 increased to 45. Governor Cuomo is worried, though, that the protests spread the disease. 15 testing sites will be set up just for protesters here in New York City. And he urged,
if you were at a protest, I understand your point, I'm with you. We also have the situation with the coronavirus. Act responsibly, get a test. Get a test.
June 17th in Connecticut is the day for Phase 2 reopenings. The state has released details about distancing, capacity, and hygiene that businesses must conform to for Phase 2 reopenings. Now, Phase 2 in Connecticut includes amusement parks, hotels, indoor dining, indoor museums, zoos, and aquariums, bowling alleys, movie theaters, libraries, outdoor events, nail salons, tattoo parlors, gyms, fitness centers, and pools. It also is important to mention that on Tuesday, Hudson Valley has Phase 2 reopening, and on Wednesday, Long Island moves to Phase 2 reopenings. 3:06 is our time at WCBS. WCBS 880. It matters where you get your news.
More than 6,000 people took to the streets in Merrick.
Now we are marching up Lafayette Street in Lower Manhattan.
Well, the mayor made it clear he's not going to end the curfew.
Curfews are more trouble than before. The governor disagrees.
WCBS News Radio 880. Live, local, always on. Time now for Staying Healthy, brought to you by Jack One Physical Therapy. Your CEO, John Gallucci Jr.
If you're having difficulty getting to one of our local offices in New York, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania, we now have teletherapy. Please feel free to call up
one of our local offices of Jag 1 Physical Therapy and set up your teletherapy visit. Or you can visit us on the web at jag1pt.com. That's JAGONEPT.com. And follow the prompts to set up your teletherapy visit today. Again, that's jag1pt.com.
Jag 1 Physical Therapy, the most awarded physical therapy provider in New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, serving you in their office or in your home. Jag 1 will do whatever it takes to get you back to the life you love. Set up your office visit or teletherapy session today. Call your nearest Jag 1 Physical Therapy office or go to jag1pt.com. That's jag1pt.com.
WCBS News Time is 3:08. That brings us to traffic and weather together. It's where we go every 10 minutes on the 8th. Let's check out what's happening. Here's Wednesday.
And let's start with protesters in Manhattan and Brooklyn. Right now we're getting word they are shutting down the area of Atlantic Avenue and Flatbush Avenue for protesters. Also a large group at the Barclays Center heading there. In Manhattan, looks like we do have a group of protesters heading northbound on 6th Avenue. They're around Bryant Park, so you want to avoid that area. Looks like they're heading towards Central Park next. And also some protesters by the UN around 44th and 1st Avenue. So all those spots you definitely want to avoid driving near. Now elsewhere, we're dealing with an ongoing accident investigation of the Grand Central Parkway. It's both ways being affected right by the LIE. 3 lanes down on the eastbound side and a lane out or 2 on the westbound side. These eastbound delays right back to LaGuardia, and on the westbound side we're jamming up right back to Jewel Avenue, so you definitely want to avoid that portion of the Grand Central. Also now a crash on the eastbound LIE just east of the BQE that blocks a lane, and on the eastbound Bell Parkway got an accident right by Rockaway Parkway, starting to back things up in both directions. Our next traffic update in less than 10 minutes on WCBS.
Thank you very much. Thursday, we do have a gusty breeze for the rest of nice. I will be in Midtown now, comfortable with the breezy, with some sun. Again, we'll drop to a comfortable with mainly Fauci. Attacked communist Chinese officials, saying they did the world a disservice by not allowing scientists to openly speak about the pandemic in its early phases. Fauci said if Chinese scientists had been able to sound the alarm earlier about person-to-person transmission of the virus, the number of cases worldwide could have been reduced. President Trump has ripped China for not warning the world about the severity of the virus after the first cases were reported in Wuhan in late December, and then not being transparent about the number of infected people in that country. A report last week said China held back in providing the World Health Organization with full data on patients and cases, and that China didn't release a genetic map of the virus until more than a week after 3 other labs had decoded it. Right now, there are nearly 7 million coronavirus cases around the world. More than 400,000 people have died from the virus. WCBS News Time, 3:11.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy one from the blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry's starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover. All for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter 8855 at checkout. That's harrys.com, code 8855. Enjoy.
WCBS News Time, 3:12. Brings us to sports at WCBS. The Islanders will hold small group workouts tomorrow as the NHL enters phase 2 of reopening. The Rangers may resume training Tuesday, assuming they can conform to the league's coronavirus testing standards. It's the first time either team's been on the ice since the pandemic paused the NHL season in March. With the fate of the U.S. still in doubt, feature 4 top 10 ranked players, including U.S. Open semifinalist Matteo Berrettini. Organizers hope it'll attract younger fans to the sport. Former NFL wide receiver Rashay Caldwell was shot and killed in his hometown of Tampa last night. Police say he was targeted in a robbery at his home. He was just 41 years old. WCBS News, 313.
You owe over $10,000 in back taxes. You've called every tax firm out there. They all say the same thing, making promises they never keep, and you're sick of it. What you really need is a new start on your back taxes. If you're faced with garnishments, levies, audits, or years of unfiled tax returns, we'll fight to get you the new start you deserve. Call 1-800-722-9152. Our New Start program will stop collection efforts, remove any liens.
He reminded people of the violence and looting at the outset of the protest. And number 3, Phase 1 reopening of New York City begins tomorrow. The mayor sets early July for Phase 2. Phase 2 starts in Hudson Valley Tuesday. Long Island has Phase 2 reopening Wednesday. New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo celebrated the dramatic drop in COVID-19 deaths today and coronavirus cases and infections. They're allowing New York City to reopen for Phase 1 Monday.
There's no state in the United States that has gone from where we were to where we are.
With the lowest COVID-19 death rate the state has seen since the start of the outbreak, Governor Cuomo says now is not the time to get cocky and arrogant. Phase 1 will reopen construction, curbside pickup for retail stores, agriculture.
My temperature walks in.
Receive 1 million masks.
They're clean, they're empty right now. The MTA is now saying that the subways will be mostly back in full schedule Monday for the reopening.
For the most part, it'll be regular subway and bus service come Monday. John should be riding those subways and buses, from interim NYC Transit President Sarah Feinberg.
Phase 1 is for essential workers and for Phase 1 workers. Public transit needs to remain that way during the phased reopening of the city. Phase 1 workers include construction, manufacturing, and retail workers.
MTA President Pat Floyd says keeping the system clean remains a top priority.
The brigade will continue testing workers for fevers. Rear door boarding will remain in place on buses at this time, and we've installed hundreds of plastic barriers at employee workplaces across the system.
The overnight subway cleanings will continue from 1 to 5 a.m. Floyd projects a high of 70% subway ridership by the time we're in Phase 4. The agency is also testing PPE vending machines. Mac Rosenberg, WCBS News Radio 880.
WCBS News Time 317. There are similarities between George Floyd's death and the police killing of an Aboriginal man in Australia. CBS correspondent Elizabeth Palmer reports on the protest now in Australia.
What do we want? What do we want? George Floyd's death galvanized demonstrators from Berlin to Seoul, South Korea, to Rio in Brazil, to Sydney, Australia, where it has a special resonance, especially among Aboriginal people beaten or killed in custody. In 2015, Australia had its own George Floyd, David Dungay, who died in custody shouting, "I can't breathe." As the sign says, same story, different soil.
CBS CBS News Time 3:18. That leads us to traffic and weather together. There are protests and they are continuing in New York City and they're affecting traffic. Let's check in with Kelly Dillon.
That's right, Joe. We're seeing protesters around Trump Tower and the UN in Manhattan right now, so you definitely want to avoid driving around those two spots. Also around the Barclays Center in now Parkway. That's accident investigating Avenue. Our next traffic update.
We got partly sunny skies. It's cooler and less humid than yesterday. A dusty though refreshing breeze as well. High will be 78 in Midtown. Mainly clear tonight, winds diminish. Quiet, comfortable night. Low 60 in Midtown and mostly 50s outside the city. Tomorrow also looks to be nice with sunshine. We'll reach 78 again. Warmer starting Tuesday. Tuesday's not a bad day though. We'll have mostly sunny skies, not too much humidity, and a high of 84. Partly sunny, breezy, and warm from Wednesday. We'll reach 81 in Midtown. After that run settled for the end of the week, clouds will limit sun with a couple showers and thunderstorms around Thursday. More humid with a high near 80. Mainly cloudy with an afternoon thunderstorm possible on Friday. Warm and humid with a high 82.
Right now, the temperature in town, 75 degrees. I would say it's mostly sunny out there, but maybe I'm just being positive. News time once again, 3:20. Protests, as you just heard from Kelly. Protests too. A large group march from Bryant Park to the United Nations. Another rally is being held right now at the Barclays Center. As I said, everything's peaceful. Other rallies are planned throughout the day today across New York City. 3:21's our time. High tech is helping families visit COVID patients they can't see in person. They're doing it virtually. Mike Sugarman explains today's difference maker.
Avigdor Zeitlin was in the hospital for 6 weeks with COVID, sedated for 3, out cold. When he came to,
I wasn't able to have any visitors, no family members were able to visit.
an off
tablets that have been programmed solely for the purpose of creating an audio-visual connection through a live stream 24/7 between a patient and their loved ones outside of the hospital.
Chaim Roth is with the nonprofit, has 900 of these tablets, plug and play, in hospitals around the state. It's like Zoom or FaceTime, but it's on all the time.
I was able to see my family, processes in the house, different parts of the house, which really helped me, get back to my senses.
And these tablets were really the second best thing to being in his room.
His wife, Deborah Leigh Zeitlin, recalls one night when Avigdor woke up, disoriented, confused, wouldn't take his medicine, and she was able to soothe him.
He calmed down, and he realized what was going on, and he took his medicine. So, the nurse was very appreciative and able to help her in that way, and I was so happy.
Well, Deb is working on getting 10,000 of the units in hospitals around the nation. Difference makers. I'm Mike Sugarman.
CBS 880 is sponsored by New York Community Bank and the NYCB family of banks, serving the needs of our communities in good times and bad since 1859. Former Vice President Joe Biden travels to Houston Monday to meet with the family of George Floyd, opting for a private meeting instead of potentially disrupting Tuesday's funeral service with extra security measures. An aide familiar with the plan said that now that Biden has secret protection, he doesn't want to disrupt the funeral service, but he wants to pay his condolences. Last week, Benjamin Crump, an attorney representing the Floyd family, said that Biden planned to attend Tuesday's funeral, something that Biden and his team had declined to confirm. Monday's planned visit to Houston is the farthest Biden has ventured from his Delaware home since stay-at-home riders began in early March. WCBS News Time, 3:23.
Whether it's a serious fall, fire danger, or other type of home emergency, Life Alert is there for you. The company with its slogan, "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up," protects its members. Here are some of them.
When you have a heart attack like
Ideal.
my independence is possible because of it.
Now, Life Alert can also protect you in a fire emergency with a system that automatically notifies our monitoring center.
Thanks to Life Alert,
you can live alone without ever being alone.
With Life Alert protection, elderly people can avoid or delay going into a nursing facility. For a free brochure about Life Alert service, call now 1-800-990-3610. That's 1-800-990-3610. Call Life Alert now for your free brochure at 1-800-990-3610.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Paraswabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is John Greenhut, the CEO of Paraswabs. And if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Paraswabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Geiger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Paraswabs risk-free, call 1-800-679-0969. That's 1-800-679-0969. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-679-0969. That's 1-800-679-0969.
The mayor cancels the nighttime curfew in New York City, and protests continue in New York City as we speak. More on this in 5 minutes at WCBS. Now it's 3:25, and that leads us to money news from Bloomberg.
Just as most businesses have been affected by the pandemic, advertising is taking a hit too. But not all advertising is feeling the same amount. More than the show for the Active Advertising Bureau President David Cohen, who says television is the biggest chunk of the traditional ad market is still much less than now.
And now the forecast from the WCBS Weather Center.
Partly sunny through this afternoon. For the most part, it's nice, cooler and less humid than yesterday. The gusty, though refreshing breeze. High will be 78 in Midtown. Mainly clear tonight with diminishing winds. Winds quiet and it'll be comfortable. Low 60 in Midtown with mostly 50s outside of the city. It'll be warmer, mainly sunny with high 84. That's still not bad for June, but humidity staying low. Sunny and breezy, warmer, more humid on Wednesday. We'll reach 81. Right now in town, partly cloudy. 75 degrees at 72 in Yorktown Heights, 72 in West Haverstraw, 76 in Breezy Point, and 78 in Basking Ridge. WCBS News Time, 3:30.
More than just the headlines.
It's over in New York. For some reforms in the wake of the protests, the governor says the protesters need to manage the protests spread coronavirus. He's opening. Mayor de Blasio ends the nighttime curfew in New York City.
We've had 5 days in a row, thank God, where we see peaceful protests predominating, an end to more and more peaceful protesters coming out, better situation overall each day, fewer and fewer arrests. I made the decision to end the curfew, and honestly, I hope it's the last time we'll ever need a curfew in New York City.
He praised the NYPD for its overall response. He did say that there would be discipline for some, and he pointed out the National Guard was never called in. And the mayor outlined some plans today for reforms to the policing here in New York City and the police department, and plans to make the community more involved.
Community ambassadors will be the newest addition to the NYPD. These community members will be hired to be the community's voice in bringing complaints of leadership and
Spending is their opportunity to move forward. They should not have to engage the NYPD as they're trying to make their livelihoods.
Mayor de Blasio says he hopes to see reform on Law 50A take place by Monday or Tuesday this week. Christy Kalishian, WCBS News Radio, 880.
New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo says protesters who want to make real change must demand it on the federal level. He says it starts with educational equality and housing equality.
How do you still have children growing up in poverty in this country? The richest country on the globe. It has to change. It can change. Look at the money the government just found when they had to battle COVID.
But Cuomo also took issue with the protesters who called for an end to police.
Look at that move. It was criminal. It was criminal for avoiding the situation for opportunity.
Today, 15 sites for testing set up in New York City just for people who have protested. Lightweight phase 2 reopenings begin Tuesday in Hudson Valley, Wednesday on the line. 8:36 is O'Connor, WCBS. All New Yorkers should get tested for COVID-19 now, whether or not you have symptoms. If you test positive, the NYC Test and Trace Code will reach out with free resources as well as a care plan to help keep you and your loved ones safe. The NYC Test and Trace Code is founded to stop the spread of COVID-19 and help NYC recover. Together, we can beat this virus. Testing is free, quick, and easy. With over 180 sites throughout the city. Hurry! Call 311 or visit nyc.gov/COVID-test to find one near you. New York and New Jersey. Now you can bank anywhere you see NYCB. With over 160 branches locally, New York Community Bank operates with the following divisions: Queens County Savings Bank, Rockland Savings Bank, Richmond County Savings Bank, Roosevelt Savings Bank, Atlantic Bank, and Rock State Community Bank. Visit us at infections now, just behind the United States. Experts have been saying for months that Brazil's statistics are woeful, and in some cases, manipulated. Tropical storm Cristobal will drop heavy rain from East Texas to Florida. Stacey Stewart's with the National Hurricane Center.
Very broad
doesn't have a particularly well-defined, what we call intercore wind field, where we typically find the strongest winds, within maybe 30 to 40 miles of the center. Instead, the strongest winds extend outward more than 120 miles from the center.
WCBS News Time, 3:41, sports coming down the pike.
Let's say you just bought a house. Bad news is, you're one step closer to becoming your parents. Soon you'll have a separate fridge in the basement, where extra groceries are exiled forever. Remember that frozen lasagna? Of course you don't. It's been down there since 2008. Good news is, it's easy to bundle home and auto through Progressive and save on your car insurance. Piece of cake. Behind the lasagna is very old. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now, when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need some extra money, a cash-out refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states and MLS number 3030.
WCBS News Time, 3:42. That's time for sports here at WCBS. The Islanders will hold small group workouts tomorrow as the NHL enters Phase 2 of reopening. The Rangers may resume training Tuesday, assuming they can conform to the league's coronavirus testing standards. It's the first time either team's been on the ice since the pandemic paused the NHL season. Washington, D.C. soccer team DC United painted "I Can't Breathe" in large red letters along the pitch inside their stadium. That's less than 5 miles from the White House. Several German soccer clubs wore shirts supporting Black Lives Matter during matches yesterday. With the fate of the U.S. and French Open still in doubt, a new digital tournament will start next weekend in southern France. The 50-match Ultimate Tennis Showdown will feature 4 top 10 ranked players, including U.S. Open semifinalist Matteo Berrettini. Organizers hope it'll attract younger fans to the sport. Former NFL wide receiver Rashae Caldwell was shot and killed in his hometown of Tampa last night. Police believe he was targeted in a robbery at his home. He was just 41 years old.
Hey, New York, let's protect our children. Look for signs of multi-system inflammatory syndrome in children. This is a new health condition associated with COVID-19. Seek care if your child has a persistent fever and any of these symptoms: irritability, sluggishness, abdominal pain, diarrhea, vomiting, lack of appetite, red or pink eyes, red cracked lips, red tongue, swollen hands or feet, or a rash. If your child is severely ill, go to an emergency room or call 911 immediately.
If you're in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV, visit NorthBayCadillac.com and NorthBayBuickGMC.com for incredible pricing, selection, and 0% financing on select models. North Bay, Long Island's premier Cadillac Buick GMC dealership. Serving customers online and in person by appointment. Located on Logan Boulevard in
Political and election coverage. Local news. News, Bloomberg, and more. Listen to the most trusted local and national news on radio.com and the radio app.
Materials and clean up after your pet using certified green products. 9 tips and more at onethingyou.com. What's your CBS?
Good afternoon, I'm Joe Aguilar. Here's 3 things to know at 3:45. Number 1, the nighttime curfew now over in New York City. The mayor said after several days of peaceful protests and the end of violence and looting by small groups of individuals, he's ending the nighttime curfew. And number 2, the mayor defends the NYPD's response to the protests over the past few days. He reminds people of the violence and looting at the outset. And number 3, Phase 1 reopening of New York City begins tomorrow. The mayor sets early July for Phase 2. Phase 2 starts in Hudson Valley Tuesday. Long Island has Phase 2 Wednesday. One of Governor Cuomo's latest executive orders goes further in ensuring that New Yorkers won't be affected by price gouging on personal protective equipment.
The state reports receiving more than 7,000 price gouging complaints since the pandemic began.
We're going to sign an executive order saying that we will prosecute price gouging on PPE.
At the end of March, the state enacted an emergency rule under the Department of Consumer and Worker Protection, making price gouging of PPE and cleaning products by 10% or more illegal. State Attorney General Letitia James.
In the middle of the pandemic, $7 per mask for the same mask.
The executive order received support from State Senator Brad Hoylman and Assemblywoman Nili Rosick. Christy Kalishian, WBS. Sadly, many who have been placed on a ventilator because of the coronavirus have later passed away. Dr. Daniel Howler, an acute care surgeon here on Long Island, leaves early on doing a tracheostomy.
To ask the person, what would you like at the end of your life?
Speaks with a breathing tube down a person's throat.
They start to get to a point where irritated.
Manhattan and Brooklyn at the also heading north on 8th Avenue. They're at 54th Street right now. Protesters as well around the UN and Trump Tower. And in Brooklyn, they're around the Barclays Center and Grand Army Plaza. So you want to avoid driving around all of those areas. Now, I'm just getting word of a really bad accident. Looks like it's a 5-car pileup. Injuries involved in the Bronx, northbound on the Deegan, right before the Crosswalk. So you'll see a couple lanes out and delays are quickly starting to back up. And some good news heading towards the inbound link crash on eastbound 495 by Pleasant Avenue in Weehawken. That's been cleared away. So delays there starting to ease up. Our next traffic update in less than 10 minutes on WCBS.
And now let's get that 5-day forecast from meteorologist Frank Strain.
For the most part, it's nice this afternoon. It's cooler and less humid than yesterday. It'll be partly sunny with a gusty, though refreshing breeze. High will be 78 in Midtown. Tonight will be mainly clear. Winds will diminish. Quiet, comfortable night with a low near 60 in Midtown and mostly 50s outside the city. Then tomorrow looks to be another nice day. Mainly sunny skies and a high of 78. Tuesday's looking warmer, but still not bad for June. We'll have sunshine at a high of 84. Wednesday looks to be partly sunny, and on the warm, it starts to get more humid. High will be 81 on Wednesday. After that, unsettled for the end of the week. Mix of clouds and sun for Thursday with a couple showers and thunderstorms around and muggy with a high near 80. And Friday, we'll see more clouds and sun. There could be another shower or thunderstorm. The high will be 82.
75 degrees right now. It's mostly sunny in town. It's 77 in Greenlawn, 72 in Greenwich, 76 in Forest Hills. WCBS News Time is 3:50.
Everybody hear us pray for Michael Brown or Freddie Gray.
In honor of George Floyd and what would have been Prince's 62nd birthday today, his estate has released a new video for his song Baltimore. It was written after the 2015 death of Freddie Gray at the hands of the Baltimore police. It contains footage from protests that followed Gray's death and other African Americans that have died while in police custody. Prince's estate also shared a never-before-seen handwritten note the musician wrote about bigotry. I'm going to quote it here. Nothing more ugly in the whole wide world than intolerance between black, white, red, yellow, boy or girl. Intolerance. WCBS News Time 3:51. Landmarks across New York will be lit in blue and gold tonight to honor the sacrifices and successes that the state made battling the coronavirus over the past 3 months. On Saturday, New York State ran 60,435 COVID tests. Only 781 were positive. That's about 1%. One World Trade Center, Grand Central Terminal, Rockefeller Center, Niagara Falls among the landmarks that'll be lit in blue and gold. 3:51 is our time.
Greek-style kebabs. From at home in her own kitchen, here's Rachel Ray with Rach on the Radio.
So for every 2 pounds of meat, which you want to dice, you want roughly a 1/4 cup of Greek full-fat yogurt. It'll help break that down. Lemon, olive oil into the bowl, garlic. Drop in your chicken. Only put meat on the meat kebab. Because meat has a different cooking.
Perlmutter Cancer Center at NYU Langone Health is aware that many anxious cancer patients have been postponing appointments and procedures due to fear of going to the doctor's office. Your cancer testing, screening, and treatment should not be put on hold. At Perlmutter Cancer Center, all of our facilities People do get it. Learn more at cdw.com/no-flies. Peaceful protests continue in New York City today. We'll have to also town curfew is over in New York City. 3:59 with WCBS at this time for Monday news from Bloomberg. Locals are vying for a smaller piece of Nevada. I'm Jeff Baldwin of Fortune magazine with the Fortune Business Update. Some stocks today are so high-priced that many investors would have trouble buying even one share. For example, Amazon was recently at over $2,400 a share. So now a growing number of financial services firms will let you buy a fraction of a share. Robinhood announced its program in December, and Fidelity followed in January. SoFi, an online firm, says 40% of the trades on its platform involve fractional shares. Charles Schwab recently announced it's joining the party, giving investors the ability to invest in a portion of an S&P 500 stock, starting at $5. It's all an attempt to attract younger investors who may not have much money, but who want to invest in the top tech stocks: Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, and Netflix. The cheapest investment Facebook recently at $225 a share. I'm Jeff Baldwin.
Prioritizing safety is part of the new normal. But for the physicians at orthopedic and neurosurgery specialists, exceeding standards for patient safety has been their normal for more than 20 years. As non-urgent medical care resumes, people with painful muscle or joint conditions can trust that ONS has put in place social distancing and infection prevention protocols so patients can focus on getting the care they need and on their recovery. From using masks and temperature and symptom screenings to parking lot waiting areas and more, the team at ONS has taken their platinum standard for patient-centered care to the next level. And ONS Telehealth gives patients the option to have face-to-face access to their doctor without leaving home. Call 800-999-9ONS to schedule a visit with a physician who specializes in your condition, or make an appointment online at onsmd.com. That's onsmd.com. Safe patient-centered care. At ONS, that's nothing new. That's normal.
WCBS News Time, 3:58. It's time for traffic and weather together. It's where we go every 10 minutes on the 8th. Kelly Dillon watching the protests in New Jersey, too.
That's right, Joe. Route 18 northbound shut down for a protest in Piscataway approaching Morris Avenue, so all lanes closed indeed toward there. Also, a protest Route 35 southbound in Aberdeen approaching Cliffwood Avenue. One lane down, still seeing delays through that area. The Garden State Parkway, a mess right now, southbound from the Essex Tolls down to 145. That's the ramp for Route 280. The two right lanes out with construction work, and it is all jammed up. Car fire on the northbound side of the Connecticut Turnpike now in Stamford. That is approaching exit 7. Left lane is out. Big delays building up both ways, and a 5-car pileup in the Bronx on the northbound Deegan right before the cross Bronx. Couple lanes down and huge delays building up both ways. And now the forecast for the WCBS Weather Center.
This afternoon it's nicer than yesterday. Partly sunny, cooler and less humid with a high 78. A gusty breeze, refreshing. Mainly clear tonight, a quiet and comfortable night with the winds diminishing. Low 60 in Midtown, mostly 50s outside the city. Nice again tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high 78. After that, we warm up Tuesday, and humidity returns Wednesday.
It's 75 in town right now. I'm Joe Upward.
This is WCBS and WCBS FM HD2 New York.
New York City lifts its curfew order after recent protests against police brutality have been largely peaceful. Mayor de Blasio says he'll shift funding from the NYPD to youth services. Governor Cuomo plans 35,000 COVID tests per day for people who participated in protests.
Snapshot. So we'll watch it on a daily basis to find out exactly what is happening.
The Gulf Coast prepares for Tropical Storm Cristobal. We've got partly cloudy skies and 75 degrees on this Sunday, June 7th.
More than just the headlines. This is WCBS News Radio 880.
I'm John Metaxas. It's 4 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by the Capital One Eno card.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. Tropical Storm Cristobal is barreling toward Louisiana, which has already declared state of emergency. WWL radio reporter Chris Miller says the storm could be dangerous.
While the city of New Orleans is well protected from this storm surge by its levees, the rainfall could put streets underwater and overflow rivers and streams around the region. Mike Steele with the Louisiana Office of Emergency Preparedness says that's a proven killer.
It's shocking how many people, we unfortunately lose or people that get hurt, from driving on these flooded roadways from one end of the state to the other.
The storm could dump up to 10 inches of rain between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. Chris Miller for CBS News, New Orleans.
In Minneapolis this afternoon,
Not one more.
a rally for George Floyd by postal workers protesting racism and the killing of the black man in police custody in that city. New York City Mayor
Good, you? Not too bad, yourself? Alright, good. Not particularly, just out for a cruise. Yep, so.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
interacting with assume I am positive for the virus, because you could be infecting other people.
The governor said it may take until the middle of this week for any potential spike in COVID cases from people exposed at the recent protest to start showing up in tests. Tomorrow, New York City embarks on its phase 1 reopening after the coronavirus lockdown. 35,000 tests will be given per day in the 5 boroughs to closely monitor that reopening. WCBS News Time 4:07. Governor Murphy speaks out on the protest that's coming up in 3 minutes, and in 1 minute, traffic and weather together.
If you or a loved one has been a victim of nursing home abuse, call the law offices of Kelly and Grossman at 1-800-ELDERLY. If you believe that you or someone you love has experienced bed sores, falls, fractures, or other abuse or health problems as a result of inattention while being cared for in a nursing home or residential facility, call 1-800-ELDERLY. Kelly and Grossman are experienced trial attorneys who are assisted by a legal team including medical experts experienced in nursing home neglect and abuse. The Kelly Grossman team. $2.75 million verdict in Brooklyn, $3.75 million in compensatory damages, and $15 million punitive damages against nursing homes, and they want to help you do the same. Call 1-800-ELDERLY today. 1-800-ELDERLY. 1-800-353-3759 or at 800-elderly.com.
CBS 880. It matters where you get your news. Officers say it's time. We need to go now. People need to listen to that.
You have to heal the police-community relationship.
Dermot Shea is apologizing
For mistakes made by the police department.
today to be calm. There are also WCBS News Radio 880. Live, local, always on.
WCBS News Time 4:08. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 8s, and we say good afternoon to Kelly Dillon.
And good afternoon, John. Let's begin with the protesters. We have a large group in the Bronx now at the area of Grand Concourse and 161st Street. In Brooklyn, seeing large groups near the Barclays Center and Grand Army Plaza. And in Manhattan, a large group on 1st Avenue by 34th Street, also around Trump Tower. There's a decent group, so you definitely want to avoid driving through all of these spots. A bit of injuries involved approaching the Cross Bronx on the northbound side. At least 2 lanes down, and you were at a standstill right past Yankee Stadium. Some heavy southbound rubbernecking delays right on for definitely section of the in. Broken down car in the inbound George upper deck on the Jersey side that takes out the right lane, just slowing things up a little bit. Also a car fire now northbound 95 in Stanford heading towards exit 7. That takes out the left lane. Looks like it's been extinguished, but the cleanup is continuing, and we have big delays in both directions. Traffic update in less than 10 minutes on WCBS.
Straight and beautiful day today, Frank. Looks very nice out there. Has been a little dusty at times. And the winds will be diminishing this evening, otherwise nights will be made clear and comfortable. We'll have a low near 60 in Midtown, then to the cool outlying spots will reach a low 50s. Well, it looks even better than today. It'll be mostly sunny, that'll reach about 78 again. That's wind for today, though. All right, it's going to be clear. Outside the city for the most part. Tuesday, April 9th, humid Wednesday, partly sunny skies at high near 80. Next chance of rain comes early Thursday into Friday. It's 74 in Midtown now, the partly sunny skies. The diminishing wind will clear and drop to 60 tonight. Comfortable night. Back to you, John. Thank you, Frank. WCBS News Time 410. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy was among the speakers at a protest held this afternoon in Westfield. Earlier in the day, he and First Lady Tammy Murphy took part in the Hillside Strong March to end racism, face brutality, and embrace diversity. Other marches marches are being held around the city this afternoon, including at the United Nations, Times Square, and the Barclays Center. All have been peaceful. Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont today announced specific rules for businesses in the state's Phase 2 reopening that is set to start on Wednesday, June 17th. Phase 2 includes amusement parks, hotels, indoor dining, museums, zoos, aquariums, bowling alleys, movie theaters, nail salons, tattoo parlors, fitness centers, and libraries. For those businesses that choose to reopen, rules prescribe their physical distancing, their capacity, hygiene, sanitizing, signage, personal protective equipment, scheduling, training, and more. WCBS News Time for 11.
Overdoing mistakes can make money and time. Avoid the classics with these tips. Hi, I'm Tom Kreitler.
And I'm Leslie Spready on WCBS News Radio 880 with today's Money Pit Home Improvement Tip.
We've been asked hundreds of home improvement questions, and most result from common mistakes. Become a smarter home improver with these tips.
First, never paint a wall without prepping it. If that surface isn't clean, primed,
Yard for some spring gardening, don't plant without a plan. Beware of sun and shade patterns and water needs, so you don't waste money on the wrong plants.
and before you start planning major projects, make sure you with insulation. Insulation alone can lower your bills by 20%, and it's more than a solar panel.
Home improvement tips, visit moneypit.com.
These are tough times for everyone, so dealing with your timeshare may not be your biggest concern. But when this passes, do you still want a lifetime of payments, fees, and commitments for a timeshare you were misled into buying?
I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started the timeshare cancellation industry by exposing the ugly truth about timeshares and giving folks the straight facts. I've been fighting the timeshare giants ever since, so no one knows this industry better than me and my team. Today, we have over 200 employees and have saved our clients an average of $65,000. If we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare contract. Nothing.
Now, for
In today's environment, parent immunizations are vital to a child's health. To prevent the spread of infection and keep you and your child safe, we've implemented new procedures, including temperature screening, wearing masks,
of Allure Home Improvements. For 75 years, Allure has been helping Long Island homeowners build their dreams. Now more than ever, the Allure family in mind, Allure is providing free virtual design consultations so you can design from the statements with go-to extremes to build your dreams.
Schedule a virtual one-to-one appointment for winning career coaching at Delphi.
I'm John Metaxas. Our three things to know at 4:15. Number one, New York City is lifting a plan to test protesters in the coming day. Three, the details. Con Ed is expecting less power to be needed this summer than others. This year, the 12,000 Vice President Patrick McHugh says less electricity will be needed in big office buildings as people continue working from home, but that presents other challenges.
We have identified some areas that we've seen that we're forecasting an increased load. Those are residential areas.
Power grids in residential areas to handle the load with grids in
even if you the overall power usage you don't expect to be unusual, the distribution is going to be.